Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to a new video. So today is the day before the Grand Exchange is going to be released. So what I want to do right now is head over to Varrock so we can get one last look at what Varrock is going to look like before G comes out, just so we can look back on this video far in the future and be like, wow, it used to be like that. Just because it's kind of interesting. I remember when the G first came, it felt so weird to have this spot in Varrock be completely different because it's such a central place in the game. But yeah, this is all going to go away. All of this area, you know, up here past the underworld tunnel, all the woods are going to be paved down. It's going to be going to put up a parking lot and put up the Grand Exchange. So all this is going to be gone. So I just want to do a quick, you know, tour through, really just for the sake of the future. This building is going to be moved over to the side. This is going to go away. There's going to be a hole punched in that wall right there. All these trees are going to get flattened, and this spirit tree is going to have to move a little bit. Luckily they can just sort of uproot it and move it to different soil. And all of this is going to be covered in Grand Exchange. It's going to go all the way over, and the wall of the Grand Exchange is going to be somewhere around here. And then it's going to have a little tunnel right here that'll go through right to the little bridge here going across to Edgeville, and the fairy ring down here. So all of this is going to be going away tomorrow, which is really interesting. It's gonna, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. I haven't seen the Grand Exchange as it originally was released in a long time, because you know they changed the G to have the 4 things instead of just the 1, and I kind of like the 1 better. So I guess that'll be kind of nice. I still have, I guess you could say, I still have sort of mixed feelings about G, but overall, you know, I guess I'm a little bit hyped for it just because it's a big update coming, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. And updates are always interesting. And I'm almost out of run energy, so I'm gonna meet you guys back at the bank so I don't bore you with sad walking Aubrey. So the other thing I wanted to do today is do somewhat of a bank video. So it's a little bit impromptu, so my bank is not organized at all, so you guys get a quick glimpse of what it looks like when it's, you know, in motion, in action. So I guess I'll just go through it pretty quickly with you guys. I don't want to bore you too much, but I do want to have sort of like a record of what my bank looks like before GE, so you know, can see how different it is arranged and everything like that after GE, because I carry, like, I hold on to all sorts of items that I probably won't hold on to once GE comes out, just because it'll be a lot easier to buy and sell stuff. So first of all, this is just where I keep my runes and teleports and stuff. This is my main tab, so like runes, teleports, tools, all sorts of different random stuff. And then all this stuff down here is just junk that I'm gonna be using for diaries when they come out. So all of this is gonna be going away soon. But yeah, and then I usually keep like half-charged stuff towards the bottom of this tab. It's kind of not working out so well now because I have like 5 or 6 or 7 lines of random shit for diaries. But yeah, usually they're like down here instead of down here. Next tab, I still have my Runecrafting tab. I haven't really used this tab in a long time because I haven't runecrafted much in a long time. But this is all the stuff that I use for runecrafting basically. So I still have a bit of S. And cami tabs are actually for doing lava runes if I ever want to do those. And I also have a whole bunch of talismans, and I decided to put those in there just because I can, I guess. Tiaras, rune pouches, all that good stuff. Next up is my just like skilling supplies in general. So logs, ores, bars, herbs, planks, gems, all sorts of different stuff. And I have big, or not big, but decent sized stacks of all these items just because it can be useful to have a few on hand. Herb secondaries, hunter supplies, fish, marks of grace, all sorts of random stuff, skilling outfits, and I have my cash down here right now. I used to always keep my cash like at the very top corner of my bank, and I'd always do all but one. These days I've just been lazy, and whenever I need money I just withdraw the entire cash deck and deposit it back in there. But yeah, 45 mil, I just spent like 20 mil or so on U-logs for 99 fire making, so sneak peek into what's happening in the main progress. Next up is farming. So this is all my farming stuff, just seeds, you know, tools for farming. I keep my graceful in here because I always use it when I'm doing farm runs, and just teleports basically everything that I ever need for farming. Next up is combat stuff. So this is everything I use for Slayer and PVM if I choose to do PVM. So mostly it's just Slayer stuff, but yeah, I just have all sorts of random junk in here. You know, potions, food, and gear basically. And Holy Wrench is a very useful little item right there. And I keep the tabs that I use for tasks in here. So the tab really teleports for Black Demons, Paul of Nietzsche's for Smoke Devils. I keep those in there just because it makes it a little bit easier since I get those tasks pretty often. And the rest of it is just all sorts of different types of gear. I don't have the most amazing gear, but I have a decent amount of stuff. Full Darroks somewhere in here, I have full Guthans, full Varrocks, scattered around. I have my Bandos, I have Void Range, and I have Armadillo, Armadillo over here, Trident, most of the useful stuff. I'm missing a few things here and there. Slayer Helm, Rune Pouch I actually use for Slayer quite a lot because I put the NPC contact runes in there, and just some random decanted potions because I'm completely disorganized. Next up is a tab that I might keep secret because I think I want to wait till I show this to you guys. Maybe it'll be leaked a little bit in videos here and there, but that's my Slayer tab, and I'm keeping all of my Slayer loot from level 75 to level 99, so it's going to be pretty cool once I get to 99 Slayer. But I think I'm going to keep that a secret for now, but it does have a lot of loot, and I'll probably take a personal screenshot just so I can look back on it. But after that comes Random Junk tab, and funny, Rune Defenders are in here. They used to be my top item in my combat tab. But yeah, this is sort of just random gear related junk and just random stuff that I don't really use that much, or like welfare gear, like a lot of my stuff for hunting chins I put in here. And I don't really know why this is in here. I should probably go into this tab actually. Probably would make more sense, and same with this. But yeah, a lot of my tabs are kind of just random just because I can't be bothered to organize my bank all the time. But yeah, pretty much just stuff that I don't use too much in here. And this is another junk tab, I guess, and also clue items, and mostly just junk. Firelighters. Someday maybe I'll use those. Maybe when I max I'll make some cool colored fires. My bird's eggs that I collect just for the hell of it. This is actually a rare item because the only time you can get this is during the murder mystery quests, and I was wise enough to keep it, so maybe someday it'll be cool. Probably not. All the seeds that I get from Kingdom that I haven't bothered to sell yet, maybe I'll sell those once GE comes out. And just sad bucket helms, stuff like that you need for clues. Spent like 200k on that or something. Life's pretty upsetting. And next up is Cosmetic Items. So this is where I keep all of my skill capes and other cosmetic items I might want. I only really buy skill capes that I like, so I don't buy all of the skill capes. I probably will buy at least one at some point so I can put them in my cape rack in my player owned house if I ever decide to do that. But right now, I only buy the capes that I sort of want to wear. I don't really wear the woodcutting cape, but I decided to get it just for that video, and same with the hunter cape actually. The only reason I really got it is for the hunter guides, just so it would look a little bit better, but I'll probably just put those in my player owned house. And also I keep rares in here, I guess the wine jugs and the discs returning and stuff, and mystery boxes just for the hell of it. Got my Chompy hats because they're freaking awesome, and I got all the Greegrees recently just because it was something I wanted to complete, and all the different stuff you can buy from Ali Morrisane after you do the mini quest. This stuff is actually cool looking, kind of, and like you never see anyone wearing this stuff. And I've got some trimmed rune. I got my full rogue outfit from the Rogue's Den minigame, pretty cool. And then the last tab, I don't even know. This is just stuff I got from Zulrah that I haven't bothered to put anywhere else, and I haven't bothered to sell yet, so I kind of just stuck it in here. I was thinking of having a separate Zulrah tab if I decided to do a lot of Zulrah, but I really just did like 50 kills, and still just sitting here. So I guess that's pretty much my bank video for now. I'll probably make another bank video after I max just so we can see what it looks like, but I don't really think I'm going to bother trying to evaluate the worth of my bank, but my general estimate is somewhere around 250 mil or so, maybe 300 mil, I don't know. I probably have at least 100 mil worth of gear in this tab right here. Got, Bandos, Armadillo, SGS. Oh yeah, I forgot SGS, that's worth a lot of money these days. So I probably have like at least 100 mil in gear. I've got about 50 mil cash. These are like 20 mil right here. I still have my chins that I need. Oh yeah, those are still in. Oh wow, I feel bad now. I left those on the trading post. I have 35,000 chins. I need to sell those at like 60 mil, so even just that is over 200 mil, so definitely my bank value is over 200 mil, maybe up to like 300 mil because I have a lot of other random shit too. Slayer tab is probably worth at least like 30, 40 mil, I don't know, maybe 20. But yeah, that's what my bank looks like for now, and we'll see what it looks like after GE. I'm gonna throw on some dope Menophyte swag right here, and thank you guys for watching. So I guess I'll probably post another video tomorrow after GE comes out just so we can see what it looks like and get a quick look at it. And maybe I'll make some merching guides because I am planning to do some GE merching. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys soon with more videos.